Give me your full name, Tom.
Tom Ho.
And where are you from?
I'm from San Francisco, Bay Area.
Did you grow up there?
No, I grew up in Taiwan.
In Taiwan?
Yes. I was born there.
Born in Taiwan?
Yes.
Is that unusual to be from Taiwan and to be in mainland China?
It was unusual in the past, but these days you'll be surprised how many people coming from Taiwan and resides in China and live and work and make a living here.
And how did you end up from Taiwan to San Francisco?
Oh, like many people in the early 60s and 70s who finished college and went to the U.S. to obtain advanced degrees. And that's how I wound up in the U.S., finish the school and stay there and find a job and start a family and so on and so forth.
Where did you go to college in Taiwan?
I went to college in Taipei.
In Taipei?
Yeah. And I finished my college, my bachelor degree, and I went to the States for the master's and so on and so forth.
Where did you get your master's?
I got my master's degrees from Memphis State University.
Memphis State?
Yes.
So well, that's a long way. That's from Taiwan to Memphis.
To a southern state. That's quite a change.
So what was it like? Was that your first visit to the United States?
That's my first visit in the States.
So you graduated from college, you got on a jet, you moved to Memphis, Tennessee.
The next thing I know, I wound up in the airport in Memphis, Tennessee, and then people stopped talking funny. I got my master there. Then I went down to University of Colorado, Boulder, Colorado, to get my PhD degree. After me, my sister, one by one, they came through the same way. They all studied in the States. They all settled down there, have family. When my father retired, and my parents decided to also immigrate to the States, so they've stayed with us for a long time.
What did your father do before he passed away?
My father was a contractor, so I was with him when I was a kid, running around in the construction site.
Does that have an influence?
I think have a strong influence. That's something that I'm familiar with and I'm used to.
Your other siblings, you have how many?
I have three sisters.
Three sisters?
Yeah.
And what do they do?
One of them is an IT person, and the other one is work for the state EPA on the water quality, and my younger sister is a graphic designer.
All in California?
Two of them in California, one in Jersey, so both coasts. Yeah.
And are you married?
Yes.
Children?
Yes, I have two grown-up sons.
And tell me your wife's name and your son's names.
My wife's name is Alice Ho. My son is Albert and Ryan Ho.
And how many times have you been over to Shanghai on this project?
I started actually very early. I started July '09.
So how did you get involved in the Bay Bridge project to begin with?
It's a long story. When T.Y. Lin first won this project as a designer, I had a team with me while we were working in Salt Lake City in Utah, working on the I-15 project. So I was not involved in the preliminary competition, but after my project in Salt Lake City was over, I went back to San Francisco, and that's when we first started the preliminary design. I was with the project for probably 12, 13 years now. So I see through the whole project. And yeah, I was always on the project. It depends on the amount of time I can spend, maybe from 30% time to later on becomes a full time.
So you started on the project in what year?
1998.
That's a long chunk of time.
Yeah, probably longer than most of the people you have interviewed today.
Do you still love the project, or are you so tired of it you just want to go
Of course,
away?
I still love the project. I want to see this project through because this is a unique opportunity. A lot of people work on a lot of projects, but a few people can work through a project. That's really a commitment you have to make.
How many people besides you do you think have been on the project from the beginning all the way to the end?
Probably a handful.
So it must be a remarkable experience to come back and do the project of a lifetime and to see family members.
Yes. That's for me. That's really good.